We're going to have Megan take a little break from forecasting to switch over to her Miss Oklahoma role for just a minute. So this is the first week that Megan's been back after your whirlwind trip to Connecticut for the Miss America pageant. And I know it wasn't the ending you'd hoped for, but what an incredible accomplishment and experience to be able to do that and to take that stage. Do you have a favorite moment from that week?
Yeah, I have so many favorite moments, and spending all of the time with my fellow contestants. I mean, I made so many good friends. And like you said, I think it's always hard when you fall a little bit short of a goal, but I remember walking backstage after they announced the top 10, and I wasn't in the top 10, but I remember thinking, I'm Miss Oklahoma, and that's what I've always wanted to do. And I felt so much love and so much support all week, and I don't ever think it's the end result that kind of determines how a journey goes. And so I've been so proud of the work that I've done as Miss Oklahoma, and then I have no regrets from the week. I mean, it was the most incredible week of my life, and I truly have 50 new best friends from all over the country. I love our new Miss America from Wisconsin, Grace Stanke. She's wonderful. So it's a journey worth celebrating for sure.
Well, you've dreamed of it your whole life and worked so hard for it. I just think of all of the little girls who just think one day, I want to be Miss America, I want to be on that stage, and you got to do it.
I know.
Was it everything you expected? Was it more? Was it less?
It was everything. It was everything and more, and I think I will always cherish and wish I could go back. I miss it so much, even though it was just a week. And I remember after I won Miss Oklahoma always saying, I hope I never get like used to this and take it for granted. And I don't think that I have. I think I wake up every single day and I'm like, you get to be Miss Oklahoma. So it has been everything I ever dreamed of and more, and going to Miss America was everything I could have ever hoped for and more.
I'm curious too, Megan, so you meet a group of 49 strangers. Was there anyone who you were just like, oh my gosh, we were the same person? Just like your kindred spirit, just someone who you were just like in sync with, same, like everything.
So I have a couple of girls that are like my best friends now. Miss Missouri, Miss Kentucky. We're already planning a trip to the Kentucky Derby. I know, the first week of May. So we're already planning reunions. Miss Arizona. There were a couple that, you know, whether I sat next to them in the dressing room or we had dinner together every night, but I really feel like I got to know everybody, which is really, really great. And I wanted to kind of mingle and make friends and not just stick with the same group. So it was so wonderful.
You'll be shopping for some big fancy hats.
Oh yeah, you got to bring back one of those 3-footers.
For the Kentucky Derby. But I've noticed some hardware on your hand.
Yes.
A beautiful, beautiful crown ring. So tell us about what this symbolizes, and not anyone can get one, right?
Yeah, so this is a ring that all Miss America state title holders wear, and I think maybe any local title holder may be able to purchase it as well. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, it's kind of like a way that if I'm out in public, you can maybe know it's me, or if I'm incognito. But it's really special because I don't always wear the crown, obviously, when I'm here, but I'm still Miss Oklahoma.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful ring, and I was going to ask about it, so I'm glad that you brought it up, because I was like, whoa, we're doing the weather. It's like, bling. It's like a cartoon. It's like, bling.
Yeah, yesterday I was like, what is that ring?
It's like kind of obnoxious. It's kind of big, but
it's beautiful.
It's fun.
Well, so you mentioned Miss Wisconsin was who took the crown, but your job as Miss Oklahoma, it is far from finished. What does the rest of your time with that title look like?
So I'll go back to doing exactly what I was doing before Miss America, which is a lot of community service, a lot of going and talking in schools, and the really cool thing is that I visit a lot of schools in green country. So I've gotten to see a lot of News on 6 viewers, and I'll continue to get to do that. So it's kind of just only up from here, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And then also preparing to crown the new Miss Oklahoma and cheering on all the women competing.
Yeah, and that happens in June. I feel like you are doing more work than past Miss Oklahomas, because you're doing this job and then you're doing your Miss Oklahoma work. So I don't know when you get to rest, but we're so glad you're here. And congratulations on just a wonderful week.
Thank you so much.
We were all excited for you.
Absolutely. A Southern good luck tradition is getting a flavor upgrade just in time for New Year.
Smells good, looks good. We are going to check with Candace Conley.
Yes.
This girl can cook. Yes, she can, and she's going to make us a fancy rendition of black-eyed peas.